Hello friends, I am Dr. Dharinder Tayal. I am the Director of Innovus Institute of Clinical Research. Today, I want to talk to you about the fantastic opportunity that is before us in the field of clinical research and pharmacovigilance. Before we get into what is this field, let us understand why is there the opportunity. Today we are in the post-COVID era, and I hope it is post-COVID already. We are aware that during COVID, it was a bad time. Lives were lost, jobs were lost, businesses were lost. It was a bad time virtually for everybody. But was there a silver lining to this cloud? Yes. There were particularly, I can say there were two fields which really gained during this time. One, telecom, because everything went online, work from home, so on and so forth. And the second was the field of clinical research. Before we get into the opportunity, what really is the field of clinical research? What is clinical research? Any new drug or medicine or vaccine that is created, we are aware has to be tested on animals. But what has not been very well known is that it also has to be tested on human beings. And what are we testing for? We are testing for safety of the drug or the vaccine and its efficacy or effectiveness. So, the field of clinical research, when we do the testing of the new vaccine, for example, the corona vaccine, when we go through the testing process, it goes through some phases. Phase 1, 2, 3. In phase 1, we test it on some healthy individuals. In phase 2, we test it on some patients. In phase 3, we test it on a much larger number of patients. And by the end of it, we are sure that the drug is safe and effective both. We apply to the government gives us approval to sell the drug. Is that the end? No. There is a phase 4. Phase 4 is called pharmacovigilance. Vigilance means we are being vigilant because when the drug gets distributed and used by millions of people over a period of time, there could be some serious side effects. We are being vigilant on those. And why am I stressing so much on this? The reason that I'm stressing so much on this is because that is where a huge opportunity lies for us. For the first time in the history of the world, probably, the entire population of the world has been vaccinated or is getting vaccinated. All of some 770 crore people. Now, the question comes up, if some people are vaccinated in US, what does that mean for me? There are companies in India which are export-oriented unit and are doing the work from all over the world. The data comes in from all over the world, it gets processed here and goes back. And who processes it? We do. The clinical researchers, the pharmacovigilance scientists, that is the life sciences graduates, the paramedics. That is all of you and us. Now, these companies, for example, there's a very large company called Parexel, and it is rumored that they set up a facility in Chandigarh for some 500 crores. Now, why would somebody do that? Because they expect the business to be 10 times, 100 times, or 1,000 times that. And when it is going to be such a large business, again, it is we who has to do it. That is where our opportunity lies. And this work is going to come from all over the world. Even in pure clinical research, which means where we are actually testing the drug on human beings. If I make a new drug, I'm a company in the US and I make a new drug, where would I want to test it? Where my market lies. 138 crore people are in India. We are the disease capital of the world, unfortunately. So I have to sell my drug in India, I might as well test it here. So the testing gets done here. China also has a large population, yes. But then there's a language issue. In India, all the medical fraternity speaks English. So the document does not need to be translated. The principal investigator can be spoken to by just picking up the phone. So it is quick. It is quick, it is fast, it is cheap, and the cost is so huge in the total drug development that speed matters a lot. Also, if I need patients, let us say I need diabetic patients, I need 10,000 of them to test. It is very easy to get them in India. It may be difficult to get them in Germany. So India has some basic advantages, and if all these trials are going to happen in India, there's a lot of manpower that is going to be required, and we are the source of that manpower. That is our opportunity that we should go out and grab. It is not the time to take the beaten path. It is the time to see where the modern opportunities are if we have to make a career for ourselves. But how do I get into this field is the obvious question. Come to Innovus. Innovus Institute of Clinical Research is a 13-year-old institute, one of the oldest in the country in the field of clinical research and pharmacovigilance. And over this 13 years, we've got an immense alumni database who've got fantastic placements, who are today looking to support their juniors with placements and post-placement even during their jobs. At Innovus, we offer you 3 courses. There's a 6-month diploma in clinical research and pharmacovigilance, a 1-year advanced diploma, a 2-year MSc. And these are modular in nature. So you can join one and take a lateral entry into the other and progress, or you can directly take the larger program. It is all very flexible. And not just in the programs, even in the how we deliver the program to you, it's very flexible. You've got a weekend program, you've got a weekday program, and within those, you can attend physically, or you can attend the same physical class virtually, or sometimes you can attend physically, sometimes you can attend virtually. It is all open to you. Why do we have a weekend batch? Because these are all postgraduate courses. In postgraduate courses, we don't want that a graduate in life sciences or B Pharma or BDS who has a tremendous potential to work should actually not be working. We want you to work, and our placement process is the reverse of most placement processes. We start the placement process not at the end of your study with us, but at the beginning. Because we leverage the education you are coming in, we want you to work. So even if you join the weekday batch, we want that we should get you placed and you move to the weekend batch. So you study, you earn while you learn, you study during the week, and you work on the, you work during the week and study on the weekends. That is what we are looking for. That is our focus. And several of our students in one of our batches, on the 15th day of the start of the course, 3 of our students had joined their new jobs. That is the way we work. So the idea is that you should have the best, and the flexibility also lies in another place. That for the diploma and advanced diploma, even the final year students are eligible. Why? Because normally when we graduate, there is a frustrating period. There is a crunch in the market. Jobs are not there. It is difficult. So you graduate with an additional qualification so that you are industry ready and you are ready to move into the industry, and the industry wants you. No period of frustration. So there is flexibility all over. We want that you should get the best. You are the best there is, and you should get the best. Even internationally, there is great demand for clinical researchers and pharmacovigilance scientists. Clinical research is on the skill shortage list of Canada. We have an understanding with an institute in Canada. So if you study with us and you want to do a subsequent study with them, they will give you up to $5,000 of fee waiver. So we train you, we equip you. Also, we help you with your resume building, because when we place you, it comes on your resume is rebuilt, and for that we give you Coursera. There's a platform called Coursera which offers the courses from some of the best universities in the world. So you get that free of cost. Several of our students have done courses from Johns Hopkins, University of California, Harvard. So big names that we've only heard of, they have qualifications on their resume from those institutes, all free of cost. Interestingly, as a small institute in India, we even have the privilege that we tied up with faculty from Harvard Medical School for a photodynamic therapy based cure for oral cancer, early stage oral cancer. And we were, out of about 500 applicants, we were in the top 20. So the idea is, that is what we want to put into you, that you aren't too small, nothing is too small. You can aim for the biggest and go for the biggest. I mean, the best of institutes would want to tie up with Harvard Medical School, but we've been able to do it with the faculty from there. And not only that, during the corona time, we even had faculty taking lectures from the US. So that you get the best. Once again, the faculty is world class, and we get guest faculty from the industry, from India, from abroad, all over. The idea is that the industry should love you. We train you with the best. We give you software. In the past, we've been able to give students exposure to a software called Argus, which is the software for pharmacovigilance. We train you in a software called SAS, in which submissions to FDA are done. So that is what we are delivering. You can have an excellent career, start at a high salary, make a long-term career in the field of clinical research. Let us not go the beaten path. Let us look for the opportunities of today. Let us together go out and change the world. If you want to do that, come to Innovus. We'll help you do that. Thank you so much.